Nothing special. I just want us to play well as a unit, and that involves running the football, protecting, and just handling all the different calls. You know, it's a total package. You know, last week on that third down at the start of the game, when we got rushed and I had to run, you know, that wasn't an offensive line issue. That was just the back not understanding, you know, quite where the line was going and stepping up and getting that linebacker. And so many times protection is far more than just the O-line. It can be communication. It can be a call made by the quarterback. It can be, you know, the running backs and even, you know, on the pass game, everything clicking so that the ball can get out of my hand quickly. So I just want to see us run our operation well. Avoid penalties is a big deal. In the preseason, it always seems there's a lot of flags, and so just trying to avoid those unnecessary ones, especially the pre-snap penalties. That's, I think, a big part as well of offensive line play early in the year.
Can you get a sense of where they're at when their preseason defenses are so vanilla?
You know, it's really hard to get a sense of where you are in any phase of the game, and that's not just offensive line play. I don't think you know a lot about your football team until you're 2, 3, 4 weeks into the season, just because of the nature of it's so hard to simulate what real Sundays are like in practice and you know, in preseason games, although preseason games are a better feel for the real thing. So we've got to go out and play and prepare and work, and you do everything you can, but you still don't really know until you get into the year.
Gary mentioned that third down run you had last week, yesterday, just talking about wanting to tap into your athleticism here. Are you anticipating more, like, what does he mean by that? Is that side runs, scrambling, moving you around in the pocket?
Yeah, I think it's more off schedule. I've always felt like that's a missing element in my game. The ability to not only run for yards, but run around and then make throws. And I was talking with Fran Tarkenton this winter, and Fran said, Kirk, I only ran a 4.9 40. I wasn't fast, but I ran around to then be able to throw. And, you know, I play with rhythm and timing, so I'm not trying to play off schedule all the time, but I think I have the ability to run around a little bit, and I think I have the arm to make those throws, so it's just a matter of doing it, and it's so important that it's instinctual. You can't, when the ball is snapped, you can't say, okay, on this play, I'm going to give up on my read and just run around. It has to be when the play breaks down, and that's the hard part, is training your body and mind to do that. So it was good in the game to have that moment where it did break down, the protection was loose, and my instinct was to take off and run. But the fact that it was man coverage is what made it a conversion. If it's zone coverage, I probably get tackled and we punt. So it has more to do with the defensive look combined with the run attempt than it does just the run attempt.